Thank you to Rosalie, who just told me why the comments were deactivated. Oh my gosh. Okay, so welcome back, guys. I know I just streamed. I'm gonna stream for about 10 more minutes, talking about what we all have in common. And this will be kind of more of the like talk and answer portion, and just kind of a welcome back to the community. I'm really stoked to be back. So now I can see your comments. I was like, this weird new setting on the camera. Anyway, whatever. Weird. So now I can see your comments. So please comment. I'd love to see who's joining. This is part 2 to part 1 that we just streamed. Okay, so again, what do we all have in common? Let me go over those one more time. 3 things. Trauma, whether it's in the past or the recent past. We're all empaths, and we all have some kind of diagnosable mental disorder. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean that you are psychotic. All it means is that there's a mental problem going on. Okay, so that's it. Okay, those are the top 3 things that I have seen with all my clients. So everybody, if you could comment and just let me know who's here, I'd like to see if it's just working. If you could just say like, hey, what's up? Hey, Ethan, what's up, man? There might be a slight delay. Yay! What's up, Yesenia? So it's good to see y'all. Yeah, and yeah, I finally figured out what the setting was. So part 2 to part 1. That's French for 1 and 2. Let's see. What's up, Tom? Hey, Ace Ari, never seen you before. So, all right, we're gonna have a little discussion about this. I cannot lie anymore. I cannot hide anymore. I cannot keep my opinions to myself anymore. Because y'all need something different. The mold, CIRS, Lyme world is fucked up. Pardon my language. If you don't like cussing, don't watch my channel. I cuss every now and then because it is authentic to me. I'm not a sailor. I'm working on it. But I do cuss every now and then. Okay? It's all good. This world is super fucked up. Like the mold, CIRS, Lyme world. And I know my voice, yeah, it's allergies. Anyway, it's the freaking, there's like huge trees just puffing out pollen right now. So every single one of my clients, I cannot emphasize it enough, has either had a trauma in their past or in their recent past that then predisposed their body to illness. Okay? Predispose them to this illness because let me explain the nerdy science behind this, okay? So when you have a trauma, it throws your body into a tailspin. And that causes inflammation. Okay? Emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual stress lowers your immunity. And then you get exposed to these toxins, and then the toxins go, what's up? It's time to party. Right? I've got a susceptible person. Let's do it. Okay? And then they get in there, and then they just fuck your body up. Okay? So I'm not saying that there's not a physical component to this problem, these illnesses. There is. That's undeniable. But in my opinion and in my experience, it is not either the root cause or the main issue. What is? Being an empath, having some kind of trauma, and having some kind of mental problem. Okay, and again, mental health issues are so stigmatized, it really pisses me off because I'm gonna just come out and say, thanks, AJ. I'll appreciate it very much so. I have struggled with really hardcore mental health issues, okay? And it's really embarrassing to say outright because, like, I don't want to be stigmatized. But I'm going to stand here in my truth and tell y'all, that's been my main struggle. That's been my main struggle. And it's not something that I want to be ashamed of anymore because I feel like so many people out there are struggling with mental health issues and they don't want to talk about it because it's so stigmatized. And yet, like, it's so important to address that piece. It is so important to address that piece in your treatment of these illnesses. You cannot and will not ever, let me say this to the entire community out there, no one will ever convince me that by taking all the right supplements, eating the right diet, doing all these detoxification techniques, all these protocols is going to solve the problem. Not true. Bingo, Yesenia. You hit it right on the head. So Yesenia says that she got in a car accident and that's when her symptoms showed up. I'm not surprised. Okay, but I can tell you for a fact that none of those things are the root healers of the problem because I worked with people who had been on, I don't even know how many supplements. Thank you, sweetheart. Who had been on, like, literally, like, and I said this in my last video, they had closetfuls. Like, this is my bathroom closet. They had closets that big of supplements. And guess what? They still felt like shit. So, and they were all like on the cleanest diet, like shoving this thing up their ass. Yes, Pin says that there have been studies that show a strong link between childhood trauma and illness. Yes, in fact, it's called the ACEs study. Adverse Childhood Experiences Study. It's an ongoing study. Look it up. Very fascinating. It talks about that. So, yes, all the supplements, the best diet, this detox protocol, put this thing up your butt, do this kind of detox regimen, do this for your lymph nodes, take this homeopathic, and insanity. I'd still have people dishing out $100,000 at these clinics. And they still felt bad. So what's really going on? What is really going on? Exactly, Ace. It is about getting more simple. I can 100% agree to that. It's up here too, y'all. Over the past 8 months, this has been my main work. I've been immersing myself in this world because I want to prove to all of you that you can be okay. Because this stuff can get real dark. And I'm not gonna play into it anymore. I can't. I want this channel to be a place of hope. That's what I originally started my channel to be. And then I got lost. And the channel got lost. And I got sucked in. And like my mental health issues started to kick in big time. OCD. These mental health problems are so important to talk about and to bring to light. Because they're not talked about. They're not given they're not given the attention that they need. Because so many of my clients, I would just sit back and just be like, oh my Lord, if you could just work on your mental piece here, if you could just change your story, quit waking up in that sick loop, create a new story. Okay, I'll just be real. The old Tessa died since June. I am 180-degree different person now. But I feel so much more real. And I feel so much more in alignment with what I really believe and who I really am. Let's see what Yesenia. Yep, exactly, Yesenia. Yes, Ace, exactly. Thank you for being open, you guys, about your mental health struggles. Seriously. It's true, it's real, and it's not to be ashamed of. Okay, let me tell you this. Do you guys want to see my supplement cabinet now? It's very small. Okay, I really don't take a lot of supplements anymore. Okay. Yeah, cool. Let's go to my kitchen. What's up, Rob? Oh, Ace, you got it. We should work together, baby. And again, like, y'all, I'm not gonna be pushy about working with people. Like, if you want to work with me, that's chill. If not, that's chill too. All right, so here's my supplement cabinet. And yes, I am on pharmaceutical medication for having, it's a mood stabilizer. Because as an empath, I feel really, really high highs and really, really low lows. So I'm just going to be real with y'all. And I'm not ashamed of it, okay? A lot of people who are empaths are like bipolar. Okay, so like, and I'm doing my dosage has decreased quite a bit. And I'm learning how to rewire my brain. Okay, so I'm doing all the work so that I can, but it's like, sometimes there is a need for medication. Not all the time, and it's not the whole answer, but that's why I'm studying integrative medicine, because I think that there's a time and place for everything, okay? Like really, truly. Like if you break a bone, go to the ER. It's brilliant. Like our Western medicine is brilliant with that stuff. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. Here's my supplement cabinet nowadays. Let me see, I can just kind of and I don't even take all of these. These are just the things that I have. But I'll show you the things that I do take. So, all right, I take licorice root at night. It helps my belly. Black seed oil is basically the best thing ever. It's my favorite thing. It's amazing. It's mentioned in the Bible. I can't speak any better about black seed oil. I have my black elderberry, turmeric. This is one of my favorites now. Yes, grass-fed beef organs. It has a lot of the organs in here. Okay, I love it. I definitely feel a difference with these. I usually do take a B complex from Ancient Nutritionals. It's a natural. Okay, but Tammy, the HLA genetics is not actually very much relevant anymore, unfortunately. I can explain that in another video. I do like my bentonite clay sometimes. I don't take this all the time. I take it sometimes. I do like bee pollen. I think that's really awesome stuff. This is from Mexico because I wanted a super clean source. And then let's see. I take, coconut oil, whatever. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and I have fulvic acid and aloe juice. That's about it. Oh, and my favorite thing ever is coconut kefir. Okay, this is the only probiotic that has worked for me ever. Okay, like, yeah, and I take colostrum too. I'm out of it right now. I'm gonna order some today. But yeah, I'll make a video about my favorite supplements. But honestly, like, kind of getting back to the point is like, I used to have to take a bag, like Yesenia said, of supplements with me everywhere. Oh, and I take ginger tincture. So I have a little ginger tincture in my purse, but it's just plain ginger, that's it. And I put that into my water before I eat. What's up, Dom? And our talk inspired this talk, by the way. That's all I have to take before I digest food, because I breathe, I chew, and I tell myself the entire time that I'm eating, this food is delicious. Taste how good that is. I focus on how fucking good food is, and guess what? I can handle a lot more foods than I used to be able to handle. My body still hates corn, anything, but that's not good. Thank you, Cece. I like the carny diet. I'm not a big vegetable eater or proponent. Read The Plant Paradox, very good book. But yeah, I'm not a big plant proponent, but I think that there's a balance, and I think that our bodies should be able to handle vegetables. Okay, like I think that they should be able to handle them. They might not be the best option, but you know, I do believe that it's also, oh my gosh, getting me off on a topic. I'll make another video about it later. But I do believe that there is something to be said for like genetics. So if your ancestry is from the north, like Northern Europe, fruit, vegetables, those kinds of things like really don't exist very much. Like your primary sources of like food are fat, meat, some tubers in the winter, but that's about it. Like fruit does not occur in Northern Europe unless it's berries in July. Okay, so it really matters seasonally, it matters latitudinally, it matters genetically. So, you know, like certain people, you know, African Americans, nothing racial, they tend to do okay with veganism, better than white people, in my opinion. And that's just because that their genetics are from an area that had ready access to those kinds of foods. So that's my opinion. And again, like it may not be totally right. It may not be 100% what I believe in, you know, next year. But that's what my opinion is right now. My opinion is that we do need to be able to tolerate these foods. But it's like, I mean, I know my body's very sensitive to corn, and I think that, you know, it's GMO corn. So of course, like most corn is GMO, so my body hates corn. I eat corn products, byproducts, and my body just gets inflamed. Hates the corn. So, whatever. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. And I'm going to stream for just about 2 more minutes. And then I'll go for today. But I just wanted to kind of speak. Thank you, Dominic, for inspiring this talk. That, you know, the main issues, you guys, how should I say this? The main things that you need to pay attention to are probably not what you're wanting to pay attention to. The things that you really need to heal are things that you probably don't want to even pay attention to or try to heal. Okay, so it's, again, things like severe mental illness or just some mental illness. You know, low level or high level. Being an empath and having trauma, either in your childhood or in your recent past. These are the most common underlying links. In my experience, again, we'll use the big word anecdotally. Very cool, Yesenia. And, you know, I'll just put it out there. If y'all want to work with me, I have a little bit of a different approach. And it's, you can email me. I'll put my email in the description box down below. And you can also contact me at 719-301-5804. I'll put that in the description box down below. So feel free to text me or email me and just say, you know, I'm ready to help, or I need some help, and we'll get you in for a little consult. I talk to you for about 15 minutes for free, and then we kind of see how I can help you. And again, you guys, I'm very humble. I don't know all the answers, I'm sure, but I do know my truth, and I do know the truth that I have seen in other people. And that's what I coach to, and that's what this channel is going to be about from now on. I'm not going to fit in the mold. I'm not going to be quiet anymore about my opinions. I'm not going to, you know, worry. Yes, Tammy, exactly. We have to. And yeah. So thank you guys for being here, guys and gals. Let's all say bye to one another before we head out for today, and I will be back later this week. And I really loved being here. Thank you so much. And maybe next topic we could talk about my favorite supplements. What do y'all think? Would that be a good topic? So anyway, let's all say bye. And it was wonderful to be back. And oh, thank you, Ace and Yesenia. It's my honor. Hey, Catherine, what's up, girl? Cool. Well, that'll be my next live stream. So again, y'all, I'm very humbled to be in this position. But my main... Oh, I will, Ace. Don't you worry. It's just not going to be as often as last time. So I want to keep these talks really involved and really special and good and, just have a good time on these live streams. And they're going to just be my opinion. So, and what I've seen and what I believe. There you have it, folks. It was so good to be here. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go run a couple errands and then go hit the gym. Yeah. And you guys, let this channel be a space for your empowerment. Okay? Do not buy that you are broken and that you have all these genetic predispositions. That genes do not tell the whole story. That is bullshit. Look at the work of Dr. Bruce Lipton. So, if you don't agree with me, don't watch my channel. Thanks, Ceci. Alright, y'all, be on the lookout for a more formal video later this week where I'll talk about this same thing, but it'll be a little bit more formalized. Good deal. You have what it takes to heal. You're not broken. So good to be back, y'all. Peace.